Hello everyone, I want to welcome you to our history class today. The topic we want to discuss today is crude oil. What is crude oil? Crude oil is a mixture of hydrocarbons that is formed from plants and animals that have lived millions of years ago. Consequently, it is not out of order to say you and I, we are crude oil, we are potential crude oil, we are prospective crude oil, because one day we will both die, we will all die, and when we die, due to heat and pressure, when we die and we're buried, millions of years after, we will be turned into hydrocarbons. Our remains will be turned into hydrocarbons that will now become crude oil. The crude oil we have today is formed as a result of the remains of the plants and animals that lived millions of years ago. They died, they were buried, they decayed, and with time they became hydrocarbons that we call crude oil today. And that is why I say crude oil is a fossil fuel and it exists in liquid form in underground pools or reservoirs. Components of crude oil are separated using a technique called fractional distillation. Actually, this crude oil is commonly refined into various types of fuels. We have petroleum, we have petrol, PMS, we have diesel, we have bitumen. There are different components of this liquid called crude oil. And these different components, it is separated into these different components using a technique called fractional distillation. The most common method of crude oil extraction is drilling. Now let us consider the history of crude oil in Nigeria. We want to quickly discuss the history of crude oil in Nigeria. The history of oil exploration in Nigeria dates back to 1903, when a German entity, the Nigeria Bitumen Corporation, conducted exploratory work in Araromi, West Nigeria. Now, when we talk about exploration, oil exploration, we mean the travel. We mean this Nigerian Bitumen Corporation. They were the people that started a search. By exploration, we mean search. Oil exploration means search for oil. They were the people that started the search for oil in Nigeria. And that dates back to 1903. In 1903, this company began the search for oil in Nigeria. However, this search did not yield so much effort, not until 1956, when a company called Shell BP discovered oil in Oloibiri community in Bayelsa State. That was the first time commercial oil was discovered in Nigeria. It was discovered in June 1956 at Oloibiri community in Bayelsa State in the Niger Delta. Bayelsa State is one of the Niger Delta states in Nigeria. Remember, this discovery was made by Shell BP. At that time, only this company, Shell BP, had the rights to investigate this territory. Only this company had the license to operate, to explore, to drill oil in Nigeria. Nigeria joined the ranks of oil producers in 1958 when its first oil field came on stream, producing 5,100 barrels per day. That was when Nigeria joined other oil producing countries as in when Nigeria joined the ranks of oil producers, when it became an oil producing country. Nigeria became an oil producing country in 1958. Nigeria became an oil producing country in 1958. 2 years later, 22 wells to pump oil were built. In 1961, Shell opened its terminal which extracted crude oil in Nigeria, and that was how many companies such as Elf, Texaco, Gulf, Mobil, and others were involved. That was when these companies got involved in oil exploration in Nigeria. The development of this oil industry was halted by the 1966 Civil War. That civil war was between Nigeria and the people of Biafra, was between Nigeria and Biafra. At the time, 418,000 barrels were produced daily, but during military operations in 1968, only 150,000 barrels were produced. That was a serious reduction in the barrels of oil that was produced per day in Nigeria. In 1971, a state-owned oil company controlling the extraction of oil, that is NNPC. NNPC means Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation. In 1971, NNPC was established. That was the year NNPC was established. Nigeria joined OPEC in the same year, 1971. OPEC means Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries. Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries. Nigeria joined this international body in 1971. We've come to the end of our class today. And here is your assignment. I believe you've learned something new. What year was oil first discovered in Nigeria? Do you still remember? Oil was first discovered in Dash community in Dash state. Nigeria joined OPEC in the year Dash. NNPC was established in the year Dash. What is the full meaning of OPEC? Thank you. God bless you and stay safe.